some people, there's also a lot of worry and some fear. So throughout the next month, we want to present you with some facts and information about Y2K and how it really does affect your life. News Channel 3's Bill Murray begins our coverage tonight.
Well, Tim, millions of families will spend New Year in a familiar haven, their church. Tonight, messages from the pulpit and the religious significance of the new millennium.
Sometimes the world can be a dangerous, scary place. From bombings and wars to fires and explosions. But if we examine our life, we hope to find more joyous times than bad.
It's good.
As the millennium approaches, religious masses around the world wonder and wait. Will disorder prevail? Books abound. Shelves are filled with Y2K advice and predictions. Many pronounce the end, and scenes like this one, a bombing in Mexico, buildings crumbled, lives torn apart. But the closer we get to Y2K, the fewer our fears.
I really don't know. I'm not that much worried about it. Really not.
Not worried about anything exploding or...
I think we're going to be okay.
God will take care of it. It'll be all right. Everything will be all right.
Ernestine isn't alone.
As far as Scripture is concerned, I don't think that there is anything to that to where we have the worry that people are allowing themselves to get caught up in.
Jerry Loesch greets college students every Wednesday night.
And I think what would be great would be if we would turn that excitement into wanting to share Jesus Christ. Instead of being so concerned and looking to that day, let's look to the day when Christ is going to return and talk about that.
His message to the Baptist Christian ministry is one of hope. The millennium change shouldn't be a time of great fear, he says, but a time of opportunity for religion.
Please be with the prayer requests we've lifted up.
Christ will return when he's ready for us.
I'm not expecting some significant event to happen.
Todd Adams ministers to his congregation at the Madison Avenue Christian Church. Reverend Adams says, don't believe the hype. He says your faith on the eve of Y2K should be the same as any other day.
But the goal of my sermon is really to calm people's fears in the church and hopefully in the community, to know that I don't, at least as far as my personal perspective is concerned and my faith perspective is concerned, that there's nothing to worry about.
Johnny Lee and her family will be in church December 31st. Her family and her faith will be the most important friends that night.
Because I know who's in control, and we're trusting God, and that's the main thing. And he knows what's going to happen even before it happens, so we're trusting him.
And of course, a lot of people feel that way. The messages vary just about as much as the number of churches, but there really is one common message here. Use the attention to the millennium to refocus attention on our faith. Tim and Sam?
That is a pretty simple message there. We will have all kinds of stories about Y2K and everything from security to finances in the coming weeks.
To finding out how chemical companies are